You've probably felt it before. That moment when she looks at you differently, when her tone changes just slightly, when her words sound like a challenge dressed as curiosity. You think she's just being playful, but deep down, you feel it. She's testing you. Every man knows the feeling, but few understand what's really happening. This isn't about the words she says, it's about what she's trying to see. She wants to know if the man standing in front of her is real, or another illusion pretending to be strong. See, women don't test men because they're manipulative or cruel. They test men because they're wired to seek truth beneath the surface. A woman's world is built on feeling, not logic. And when she meets a man, she wants to feel his strength, not just hear about it. That strength isn't in muscles or money or words. It's in his energy, his calm, his grounded presence when the storm begins. So when she throws you a question that feels unfair, when she pulls away suddenly, when she argues over something that doesn't even matter, she's not looking to win. She's watching to see if you'll lose yourself. Most men fail these tests not because they're weak, but because they panic. They take everything personally. They think her emotions are attacks instead of invitations. But here's the truth most men never learn. A woman tests you not to break you, but to believe in you. She wants to see if you can stand firm when the ground shakes. Can you stay calm when she's emotional? Can you stay kind when she's distant? Can you still be a man when things stop making sense? That's the real exam. And every time you pass it, something powerful happens. She respects you more, she feels safer with you, and she trusts your masculine center. The test could be small. Maybe she says, "Why didn't you call me back?" Or, "I don't even know if you care anymore." You can argue, explain, defend, or you can stay composed. Look at her with a quiet smile and say, "I'm here now. Talk to me." That one line carries more strength than 10 apologies. It tells her that you're not moved by guilt or pressure. You lead with clarity, not reaction. That's how you pass, not by playing games, but by refusing to lose your core. The modern man often misunderstands this dynamic. He thinks love is about constant validation, endless texting, and always agreeing. But women don't fall for men who bend too easily. They fall for men who can hold their ground with warmth. When she tests you, she's subconsciously saying, "Can I trust this man to lead when I fall apart?" And your calmness answers for you. That's why some men can say little yet inspire deep loyalty, because their presence says everything. So next time she gives you that difficult look, or says something that seems designed to push your buttons, pause. Don't fight the moment. Feel it. Recognize that you're being invited to show her your emotional strength. She doesn't want your anger, your logic, or your counterattack. She wants your stillness. She wants to feel that no matter how much the wind blows, you don't break. And when she feels that, she can finally relax. That's when connection begins, not when she's impressed, but when she feels safe. What women really test for is authenticity. They want to see if your confidence is real or borrowed. They want to know if you're grounded in who you are, or just performing for approval. When you remain true to yourself, when your words, actions, and tone all carry the same quiet certainty, she feels it in her body. That's when attraction transforms into respect. Because respect is what sustains love when the excitement fades. Men who understand this never fear women's tests again. They welcome them, because each one is an opportunity to demonstrate mastery over yourself, not over her. And that mastery is magnetic. It's the kind of presence that says, "I don't need control. I am control." That energy makes her feel both challenged and cherished at the same time. And that's rare. That's why men who embody calm strength never chase validation. They know who they are, and they let their energy speak louder than words. Every time you meet tension in a woman, you're standing at a crossroads. You can either react like a boy, defensive, emotional, afraid to lose her, or respond like a man, grounded, patient, unwilling to lose yourself? Choose the latter, and you'll find her tests turn into trust. Because in the end, she doesn't want perfection. She wants to feel your stability. She wants to know that you don't collapse under pressure. She wants to believe that when life gets messy, you'll be her calm in the chaos. That's the kind of man she tests for, and the kind every man can become. There's something you need to understand about these tests. They're not about you passing or failing in her eyes. They're about her heart feeling safe enough to open. You could be the most handsome or successful man in the room, but if she senses instability, her walls will rise. Because love for a woman isn't built on logic, it's built on energy. And she feels your energy even before you speak. She knows when you're acting strong versus being strong. She knows when your confidence is forced, when your tone hides insecurity, when your smile masks doubt. So she pushes. Not because she wants to hurt you, but because she wants to meet the man behind the mask. The irony is, most men fail because they think they have to win the test. They argue harder, explain longer, try to sound right. But the secret isn't to win. It's to not play the game at all. When she says something designed to provoke, pause, breathe. Don't rush to fix it. Just listen, really listen. Let silence be your strength. That's when she realizes she can't shake you, because you're not here to compete, you're here to connect. That calmness turns her doubt into admiration. Passing her tests doesn't mean always saying the right words, it means embodying the right energy. She's not looking for perfect logic, she's looking for emotional leadership. When she gets upset and you stay centered, you're showing her that emotions don't scare you, hers or yours. That's what separates men who only attract attention from men who build devotion. One plays for moments, the other plays for meaning. So what does passing every time really mean? It means no longer needing approval to feel worthy. It means standing in your truth without arrogance, without anger, without fear. When you no longer need her to validate you, you become magnetic. Because now she can relax into her feminine without carrying the burden of leading. Women test because they're searching for polarity. The beautiful balance where she can be soft because you're strong, emotional because you're stable, expressive because you're grounded. That's nature's dance, not a power struggle, but a harmony of opposites. And remember, passing her test doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, it means mastering your reactions. There's a difference. If she's emotional and you shut down or walk away, that's not strength. That's avoidance. True masculine energy is presence, not distance. You stay. You breathe. You listen. You let her emotion rise and fall like waves, while you remain the ocean beneath. She'll feel that. She'll sense that your calm isn't passive, it's powerful. That's when she lets go of control and leans into you fully. When a woman sees that your peace cannot be disturbed, something inside her shifts. She starts to trust you with her vulnerability. She starts to believe that your words carry weight because your energy backs them. That's when intimacy deepens. That's when she starts looking at you not as a man she likes, but as a man she can follow, emotionally, spiritually, even silently. That's the power of composure. It turns tests into trust, and trust into love. But here's the deeper truth most men never discover. These tests don't stop. Even after months or years, they'll appear, subtle, hidden, woven into everyday life. Not because she doubts you, but because she needs to keep feeling you. Feminine energy is motion. It flows, changes, questions, searches. Masculine energy is stillness, the mountain that doesn't move when the wind blows. When she tests you, she's reaching out, saying, "Remind me that the mountain's still there." Your calm presence is that reminder. So the next time she questions you, teases you, or pulls away, don't take it personally. Smile inside. Recognize the moment for what it is, An invitation to lead with love, not pride. Stay calm, stay kind, stay clear. Don't try to prove anything. Just be the man who doesn't need to react to be powerful. Be the man whose silence speaks confidence, whose patience reveals strength, whose consistency earns devotion. That's how you pass every time, not by memorizing lines or playing games, but by being so secure in who you are that no test can shake you. You become the calm she returns to, the energy she trusts, the man who never loses himself trying to keep someone else. Because in the end, that's all a woman truly wants, a man she can trust more than her own emotions. And when you become that, she won't just love you. She'll admire you. She'll respect you. She'll test you less, because she'll finally know you're the real thing. And that, my friend, is how you pass every time. Not by trying to win, but by remembering that real strength is silent, patient, and deeply rooted in peace. When she feels that, she'll never want to test you again, because she'll already know, without a doubt, she's found her man. In the end, the real lesson isn't about women at all, it's about you. Every test you face, every moment that challenges your patience or your peace, is life's way of asking the same question. Can you stay true to yourself when things get uncomfortable? Because that's what masculinity really is. Not dominance, not control, but unshakable self-respect. The kind that doesn't depend on someone else's approval. The kind that stands tall in silence when the world gets loud. When a woman tests you, don't see it as an attack. See it as a mirror. She's showing you the parts of yourself that still need grounding. If you get angry, maybe you need to master your emotions. If you get defensive, maybe you need to strengthen your confidence. If you feel lost, maybe it's time to reconnect with your purpose. Every test, every difficult conversation, every emotional storm, it's all an invitation to become a deeper man. A man who doesn't react, but responds. Who doesn't chase peace, but is peace. And the truth is, when you become that man, calm, grounded, secure in your skin, you stop fearing the tests. Because you realize they were never about proving yourself to her. They were about discovering yourself. The stronger your inner world becomes, the less you need to control the outer one. That's when everything changes. Your relationships feel lighter. Your words carry more weight. Your presence becomes your power. So the next time a woman tests you, smile quietly. You don't need to explain, argue, or prove. Just stand in your truth, breathe deeply, and let your peace do the talking. Because real men don't pass tests by pretending to be perfect. They pass by being real. And when you live that truth every day, not only do you pass her tests, you pass life's.